If we change the way we look at things, the things we look at will change. If we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. This is from Wayne. He's trying to draw our attention to how we perceive things. See, life is all about perspective. Now, whatever circumstance you find yourself, in as much as I would not advise that we live in denial of our circumstances and the realities at hand, it's always important to see it from certain perspectives, change the way you look at it. How about you look at it that it happened for a reason, right? You experience rejection, for example. You look at it as maybe God was trying to save you from something that you know nothing about. You see, sometimes when God tries to intervene in certain situations, it may come off as a rude awakening. And some of us are not ready to accept it. And so we keep pushing and pushing and pushing until we find ourselves in trouble. It's best to always look at things from an open mind. Like, why is this happening? What am I supposed to learn from this situation? And to be quite honest, you can only get a clearer perspective when you ask yourself some of these questions. Because with these kinds of questions, you will have a reassessment of why things are happening the way they are happening, and you will begin to appreciate. That's why it says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. You will begin to appreciate why it happened. You will appreciate the lessons you have learned. You will appreciate the connections you have formed. You will come to a state of reasoning that makes you not necessarily resent whatever happens to you, but you will see what happens to you in every point in time or at every point in time as a learning experience. Life is a lot more enjoyable and more fulfilling when we approach it from a place of an open mind, where we are receptive to interacting with our environment, good or bad, and picking the lessons that need to be learned.